What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Shun, and today...
Oh, who loves the flow of this? Sure. The emotion, the power. Then it just explodes. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Shun, and today we're going to be reacting to the Babymonster debut member announcement video. So, guys, we are back with, I guess, some more Babymonster. Finally, I guess we are actually getting back with some more of the official Babymonster, finding out who the members are actually going to be of the group. The only thing I really know about this is, well, I think they're going to be 5 members. I think I've read or saw somewhere that they are going to be 5 members in the group, and that's really all I know about this. I haven't watched the last evaluation. I'll probably check out last evaluation either way at some point after this, just because I'm curious as to what all of the different members have gone through. So, well, starting off with, before we actually watch the video, I do kind of want to try and get into and predict who's going to make it, but I will obviously only be able to go out from what I've already watched here on the channel, the live performances, that the first release live performances, as well as what's called the actual introduction videos of each of the members. I've kind of put them together here on a list of kind of what was covered for each of the members within these different introduction videos. Some of the members only had like one of the 3, you know, it's divided into, you know, rap, dance, and vocals. Some of them only had one of the 3 things actually come up, and some of them had all 3 of those things come up. As such, I'm kind of trying to go out from that to decide who I think is actually going to be making it into the group. And honestly, first of all, I do think someone like Asa, who's the most recent one that we watched, is probably going to be making it into the group. That is because not only is she incredible at rapping, she was also, they also said she was a really, really quick learner in terms of dancing, and also she is composing her own music, or at least training her to compose her own music, do her own lyrics. So I actually really honestly think she could be a very, very good addition to the team, especially more down the line. So that's actually the first member whom I do think is going to become part of the group. Then we of course also have another another trainee, one of the trainees who actually got who was basically shown as an all-rounder in the actual group, or in the introduction. There was Ahyeon, who was, well, they both showed her how good she was at dancing. She was also one of the few, I believe she was one of the few that actually got pulled out, just like Asa did, to show off some dance along with Lee Jung. Then we also got a lot of her vocals, and also a little bit of a rap from Ahyeon. So she's definitely being built in to become some kind of all-rounder, maybe even a center of some sorts. As such, I do think it's going to be Asa and Ahyeon at least. Other than that, we did also see Haram get like this whole what's it called, all-round experience on the introduction thing. So that's also one of the reasons I think she is going to be making it into the group. She also, you know, was showcased for both vocals, rap, and dance. And I think, I don't know, I just think when they showcase all those 3 things to the extent that they did, I really think it means something and it amounts to something, especially in the long run of the group. And I think that's going to be pretty damn cool. Then we have some, well, so far we've really had an incredible rapper, and then 2 people that are kind of all around us, but we also have some really, really good vocalists. And I think one of the vocalists who might you know, have a big chance of actually making it into group is Rora, who if I remember correctly, I think Rora was one of the members that was shown to have a really, really, like, what's it called, a really, really powerful vocal. So she is definitely, or she would potentially be able to, you know, garner a lot of attention for some of the higher, or at least some of the very, very powerful notes. I feel like something along the lines of like the final chorus, where you want to get a little bit more power behind it. That being said, she was only shown as vocalist within the what's it called, within the thingamajig, within the introduction video. But I still think there's a pretty big chance of her making it into the group. Now, between the last 3, I do think I think it's very, very hard to say about these last three. I am leaning very much towards probably Ruka being one of the members, even though both Chiquita and Vanita are very, very incredible, especially Chiquita in the dance department. I do think Ruka, just because of age and experience, she might come on top of Chiquita. That being said, I do, to be fair, this is just going from what I think in terms of the roles and everything, what has been showcased. I am kind of sure that either Chiquita or Farita is going to make it, just because I don't know, the fact that they've added both Japanese, Korean, and Thai members. I feel like they are going to have at least one member from each of those countries. But just going from what I actually think it's going to be the 2 Japanese members, Asaruka, and the 3 Korean members, Ahyeon, Aurora, and Haram, that are going to be making it. Farita, they just didn't show a lot of Farita in the actual introduction video. We got a little bit of dance, and I think we got a little bit of vocal, but to me, that just really wasn't enough. Even the dance that they showed for her was kind of more of a, yeah, she can evolve, but it wasn't really she's at the top of her game yet. Same kind of goes with Chiquita. We got some vocals from Chiquita. That being said, obviously Chiquita, she got a lot of praise for how quickly she learned and stuff. So I think that is a plus. If there's going to be consideration, that it could be that the fact that she, you know, she's quick learning, but also think she's very, very young. So I think that could be a factor as to why she would not be included. So I think, for me personally, I think the final lineup is going to be Asaruka, Ahyeon, Rora, and Haram. But I guess we'll have to find out in this video. This became kind of a long intro, but let's get right into the actual debut member announcement video.
오늘이 2주 전에 여러분들한테 예고했던 베이비몬스터의 확정 멤버를 발표하는 날입니다.
2 weeks ago.
YG에서 무려 7년 만에 발표하는 걸그룹입니다.
It's actually been a long time since, you know,
공개해드리도록
Blackpink's debut.
하겠습니다.
7 years is quite a long time.
지금 제 앞에는 3명의 한국 멤버, 아연, 하람, 로라, 그리고 2명의 일본 멤버죠. 루카, 아사. 또 다른 2명의 태국 멤버, 치키타와 파리타의 명찰표가 놓여져 있습니다. 예. 제가 여기서 제가 생각했던 멤버 5명의 멤버를 한 명 한 명씩 나열해가면서 이 친구들을 뽑은 이유에 대해서 간단하게 설명을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 자, 베이비몬스터의 첫 번째 멤버를 여러분들께 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 제가 생각한 베이비몬스터의 첫 번째 멤버는
For me, the first one is Asa. I think
4년
he is
3개월 차 연습생,
4 years and 3 months.
15살,
15? That one of the
양입니다.
Ahyeon, okay. She is also on my list, and she was one of the all-rounders whom I think might actually be like the biggest ace.
가능한 올라운더고요. 춤 실력 또한 뛰어난 친구입니다.
I think there's a lot of potential with Ahyeon.
정말 팝 아티스트로서는 가장
Also,
최적화된
you
멤버라고
know, looking into the
생각했습니다.
future, actual solo
베이비몬스터를
stuff.
리드해 갈 수 있는 능력과 실력, 모든 면을 다 갖췄다는 면에서 아연 양을 첫 번째로
Oh, even
선발하였습니다.
lead. So he's kind of hinting at her becoming the
그럼
leader
두
of the
번째
group.
멤버를 바로 발표해드리도록
Which,
하겠습니다.
to be fair, with a lot of what's it called? With a
YG가
long
생각한
traineeship, it also makes a lot of sense.
두 번째 멤버는
Second member for me was Ahyeon, so I guess it's still Asa for me, since Ahyeon became the first member
일본인
here.
멤버
Japanese
루카입니다.
member, Ruka. I think Ruka is very, very good choice. I also think she's a very good
개인적으로
leader
봤을 때도
candidate.
루카는 굉장히 매력을 많이 지니고 있는 친구라
She's got
많은
good
분들이
dancing.
루카에 대한 매력에 더 빠지실 거라고 확신합니다. 예.
And I think her potential matureness, because she is
YG가
oldest, is
생각한
also a
세 번째
pretty good
멤버입니다.
plus. But Ruka was my 5th. So my 3rd is Haram. But I'm still, you know, Asa and Haram.
치키타입니다.
Oh, okay. Okay, damn. I was honestly really not expecting that.
7명 중
I kind of thought he was going to pull like, oh, I'm trying to pause it. I kind of thought he was going to pull like a kind of the same as JYP did in 16, where he ended up saying, you know, yeah, Nati is really, really good, but she was still too young to actually go on stage. I kind of thought we were going to be in the same boat with Tikisa, so I'm a little bit surprised. Youngest, when even the shortest training period. But I guess with her quick learning, I guess it makes sense. Oh yeah, exactly as it says.
발전 가능성이 가장 높은 멤버라고 생각했기 때문에 치키타를 세 번째 멤버로 발탁하게
I guess if you can see that it's kind of she's kind of evolving exponentially, it makes sense to already have.
일본인 멤버 한 명.
That's what. That's literally what I said. I just had a feeling that since they had the 3 countries within the potential lineup, they would most definitely have a member from each country. 4th member. I put Rora for 4th member, but Asa would probably Asa and Haram.
베이비몬스터의 네 번째 확정 멤버입니다.
It also makes sense for me. Of how they still blur it instead of just
한국인 멤버.
even as he like kind of covers it.
하람 양입니다.
Haram. Haram was also one of the all-rounders.
이 친구가 불렀던 지금까지 솔로곡들은 원곡과는 많이 다르게 본인만의 스타일로 해석해서 불렀다는 점이 굉장히 높은 점수를 저한테 주게 만들었습니다.
Oh, we haven't heard too many. I've seen they've uploaded a lot of different live performances.
분명 베이비몬스터에 큰 도움이 될 거라고 생각을 했습니다.
I think they've been part of the last what's it called? Evaluation thing. Okay, interesting.
마지막 5번째 멤버는
So I have as the last member either
지금 3명의 멤버가 제 눈앞에
Asa
있는데요.
or Ruka.
한국인 멤버 로라.
Not Ruka. What? Rora. Asa and Rora. Yeah, sorry. And then I don't think Farita is going to be in it because they didn't really show a lot about Farita.
남았습니다.
I really think, well, Asa was my number 1, so I think Asa's probably the best shout IMO. But let's see. Who was it? Asa, Rora, and Farita. Oh, okay, Farita. Okay, interesting. Okay, I was really not expecting that.
글로벌을 지향하는 그룹이 되어야 된다고
interesting.
생각하는데 모국어인 태국어뿐만이 아니라 영어에 있어서 아연 양과 파이타 양이 영어를 가장 잘하는 멤버이기 때문에
I guess that kind of makes sense.
저의 마음을 많이 움직였습니다.
Yeah, I guess if you're really going for the global, you will need members that are able to,
치키타, 파이타, 태국인 멤버 2명이
you know, communicate on a global level. It at least makes it easier.
멤버입니다.
But I was really expecting Asa. Asa was my number 1 candidate.
혼돈스럽고.
Probably, well, to be fair, probably along with Ahyun. I think Asa and Ahyun were my number 1 candidates. So I'm very surprised.
로라를 이 5명의 멤버에서 제외한 이유는 로라는 아직 어리기 때문에 다음 준비하고 있는 다음 여성 그룹 또 다른 몬스터들이 있기 때문에
I guess she's the second youngest, but like Chiquita's also
그 팀에 보내서 메인 보컬로 집어넣고 싶었던 게
okay. I also did say she has really good vocals.
9개월 차 연생 일본에서 와서 랩만 할 줄 알았던 아사가 저렇게 올라운더로 노래를 할 수 있다는 사실에 굉장히 놀라서 높은 점수를 줬었고요. 리정 씨가 얘기했듯이 이 팀에서 가장 춤을 잘 추는 멤버라고 루카하고 아사를 선택했을 때 아이돌 그룹을 운영하면서 아사 같은 멤버는 이 멀티플레이어로서 굉장히 꼭 필요한 멤버라고 생각했기 때문에 이 친구를 이 5명 안에 넣지 못한 것에 대해서 굉장히 좀
I guess they are going hopefully to potentially be
그리고 아사를 제가 뺀 하나의 이유를 여러분들께 공개적으로 좀 말씀을 드리고 싶은데요. 일본에 가서 글로벌 걸그룹을 만드는 게 지난 몇 년 동안 계획해왔던 일인데
that you know what? That's not a bad idea.
꼭 집어넣고 싶었기 때문에 베비몬스터 멤버를 결정하는 데 있어서
So
이 친구를
what I'm gathering is like, so the two he excluded was Asa and Aurora. Aurora, in terms of main vocalist, he thinks that Aurora can definitely become like a main vocalist in a future group, which also judging from her young age, she still has a very, very good chance of that, even if the next group is like in maybe 4 or 5 years. Well, judging from this being 7 years, I'm not so sure anymore, because they apparently take a very long time before they actually debut another girl group. And then also the whole him wanting to do like a Japanese group, actually makes a lot of sense to have Asa within that group, or at least either Asa or Ruka. But seeing as Asa is kind of like she can kind of do all of the stuff, the lyrics, the rap, the composition, I think it actually makes a lot of sense to have her then become a potential leader of that group, with Archeon being a potential leader of Babymonster. I think that makes a lot of sense, to be fair.
제외하게 된 이유입니다. 보컬리스트 4명과 지금 래퍼 루카 1명 있지만 아연 양의
I
랩을
put
지금
Archeon as a rap. Yeah, okay.
같이 할 수 있는
That's what he said.
멤버이고
I put Haram as a rap too as well.
양이 지금 랩을
I put both Archeon. Didn't Haram rap in her video? Maybe I've just put it wrong.
보컬리스트 4명 있는 팀은 정말 강력한 팀이 될 수 있지 않을까라는 생각에서 제작자로서 생각한 5명의 멤버를 지금까지 여러분들께 소개해드렸습니다.
Damn. Interesting. Why do you need 2 weeks?
제가 2주의 시간을 달라고
You're gonna have like
말씀을
introductions now? Or
it's
kind of cool to see like a little recap of last evaluation, even though I haven't seen it yet.
너무 많았고 그렇게 98% 뭐 99%에 가깝게 7명의 멤버를 요구를 하고 계시는데 제작자인 제가 여러분들의 의견을
to make it like a 7-member group now anyways, or what's going on
가는 게
here?
맞느냐 틀리느냐 이런 생각들로 좀 혼돈이 왔어요. 제가 다시 한번 뒤돌아서 생각해 보는 시간을
Or is he just kind of trying to, I don't know. Is he actually contemplating it, or is he just trying to actually argue why he chose to, you know, show off 7 members only for 5 to make it?
이런 생각을 해봤어요.
To be fair, it's a little bit rough with only 2 members going out instead
지금
of
이 방송을 열심히 시청해주신 여러분들, 즉 YG의 팬들, 저는 YG의 팬들이 진정한 YG 팸이라고 생각을 합니다.
Good one.
여러분들이 YG 팬이라고.
He's been thinking about that one a lot. I believe the YG fans are the real YG fam. Oh, okay. Well, what the?
7명을 다 되돌아가도록.
What's the point then? Is it just? What's this just? This was probably the idea from the beginning. I really, really hope it wasn't. I feel I'm stepped upon, but I'm not gonna be mad because I think they're all pretty damn good.
첫 번째 공개한
But
5명은
why do this? Why do it like this? It's probably like, what's it called? To get people to watch and stuff, but man, or just I guess to create a survival program anyways. It's basically just a fake survival program.
좋을 것 같습니다. 어쩌면 이미 정답이
Should have done
정해져 있는
it
것을
as
보고 제가
they
지난
did with
4개월
16
동안
instead,
너무
where they
많은
just
고민을
had all of the
해봤습니다.
other trainees also be part of it, then slowly remove them, and then bring one back.
베이비몬스터를 운영하면서 이 뛰어난 친구들을 조합을 해서 유닛 활동을 많이 해간다면 제가 원하는 그림을 여러분들께도 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같고, 또 이 단체 전원체의 활동이 팬 여러분들이 그토록 원하시던 활동이기 때문에
To be fair, I think it's 7 as a number is a pretty good number.
베이비몬스터의
Amount of members.
데뷔는 빠른 시간 안에, 가장 빠른 시간 안에 이루어질 수 있도록 최선의 노력을 다할 것이고요.
Right? Sounds good to me.
예상이지만 올 가을을 넘기지는 않을 것 같습니다. 베이비몬스터의 데뷔 프로젝트에
We don't think it will pass this fall, so before that, it's kind of quick. Lastly, to the fans.
사실 제가 YG 팬 여러분들 앞에 나서서 인사를 하거나 인터뷰를 하거나 말을 건넨 적이 너무 오래된 것 같아요. 저는 이제 카메라가 아닌, 카메라가 안 보이는 곳에서 우리 베이비몬스터를 위해서 저의 모든 최선을 다해서 지원하고 돕도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주신 많은 우리 YG 팬 여러분들께
Is he like, I don't know, does he just mean he's going to disappear from the camera and just, he's going to be like their personal manager or something? Imagine that. It's YG walking around as like a bodyguard. Yeah, congrats. No. That's it. Coming soon, Babymonster. Well, that, I guess, was the Babymonster debut member announcement video. To be fair, well, it seems like all 7 members are debuting. To be fair, I feel like there's been a lot of speculation that this was going to be the case anyways. I feel like, especially when he came out and said it was only going to be 5 members. I don't even know what context he said that in. But I feel like only removing 2 members was also going to be incredibly harsh. Because it's not even like we knew the other potential trainees we saw in the different introduction videos. If we'd known all of those trainees and it was, you know, actually him removing like 6 members or something from the group instead of only 2 members, I feel like it would have been a lot more accepted. People would be a lot more like, okay, kind of makes sense, right? But only removing 2 members and from the get-go saying like, okay, I will be removing 2 members, feels a little mad, you know? It feels a little angry and stuff, and it's kind of a bummer for the last 2. That being said, I honestly think with what he was thinking in terms of the 2 other members and what they were going to be achieving, Aurora becoming a main vocalist in the next group, and then us taking, like, kind of taking the lead of a potential Japanese group, I actually think it would kind of make a lot of sense to you kind of make them go their own way. But I'm actually really happy that they are within the group. I think having seen just that small snippet of what's it called, talent that we've seen within the actual introduction videos and live performances, they're really good, and I think I'm actually really happy that Asa's in it, just because I would put her on the top of my list. And the fact that she did not make, I was like, well, I guess my judgment values were just completely wrong, but luckily they were right, and it seems like in the end all 7 members made it. So a big congrats to the new group Babymonster. Yeah, guys, that was the Babymonster debut member announcement video, announcing, and not just announcing that all 7 members are going to be it, even putting us through the suspense of, like, going for the 2 first third. I was kind of actually, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the last third to be some kind of, what's it called, like a little recap of showing all of these good moments throughout the whole last evaluation series, but instead it was just him, you know, being, well, actually, psych, we did put all 7 members in the group. To be fair, as I already said, I feel like a lot of the audience, or a lot of people already speculated that all 7 members, or all 7 potential members, were going to be in the group. But I honestly still have my doubts. I thought there was definitely you know, ways that he could exclude people, and he even came up with some actual pretty good excuses for excluding Asa and Aurora, you know, in order to add them to a potential future group. But well, I'm happy with the 7 members that we're getting. I guess they're all really good. So I'm excited to see how they're going to be evolving, especially someone like Chiquita, who he's always also saying himself that he is kind of evolving exponentially. So she might even overtake all the others in time, and I think that's going to be pretty cool to follow her and also the others' evolution. I'm excited to see this Babymonster group you know, debut. He even said it might not even pass fall before they actually debut, so that might be like an end of the summer debut, which is kind of exciting. But do let me know what you guys thought about the Babymonster debut member announcement video. Let me know what you guys think about the, well, I guess the final lineup, who is going to be 7 members, but who did you actually think was going to be the 5 members that were going to make it, if this indeed was going to be a 5-member group? Please do let me know down in the comments, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.